What's going on YouTube? Brett Seeley here. Today we are in Dallas, Texas, and I'm with my homie
Melanie Sonaraman. What's up, guys?
Hold on. What's going on, guys? Much better. Today we're going to show you some behind the scenes of a photo shoot showing a single light, maybe a second light. The most important thing about today's video, we're going to have her tell you a few tips on, what are we talking about?
Posing.
Posing. Posing is the hardest thing that I had to do. Oh man, my calves are hurting. Can you like squat down so I don't feel so better? Thank you. You know what I don't like about working with fitness people? When I see fit people, I always try to suck my gut in, then I get cramps, and then I get uncomfortable. Then I look like I'm uncomfortable on camera too. Got the cramps, it makes me feel all like self-conscious. Do you get that a lot? Making people feel self-conscious?
Just a little bit, but actually sucking in is a good tip for posing.
I'm doing good, yeah. On that note, she's gonna give you 3 more tips on how you can pose better as a model.
Number 1, facials. You wanna make sure to give a variety, and if all else fails, the one face that you cannot fail with is to squint your eyes and slightly part your lips. That look will kill it with anything. If you can't think of anything, just give them one of these. Tip number 2 would definitely be to make angles with your hands. Don't just leave them out by your side. Put them up by your hips, up by your collarbone. Frame your face with them, maybe one hand up, one hand down. But don't just ever completely block and square off your body by just leaving your hands by your side. You always want to have them somewhere at an angle. And then my tip number 3 would be, I'm sorry, no matter how good you look, no matter how fit you are, whatever you look like, suck it in and keep your back straight.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to everyone. You can be as thin as you want, but if you're standing there slouched with incorrect posture, you're just not gonna look very good. So suck it in, keep it posed, keep flexed, keep tight the whole time. And if you feel like you're working and you're a little bit sweaty, then you're on the right track.
Trying to be a model for one day so you can see what goes on in their mind. You know, to see how many moving parts there are. It's really tough. I would say modeling is 10 times harder than being a photographer.
I have never been on the other side of the lens. I was always under the impression that you guys had the tougher job because I could never just imagine having to like get the perfect angle, the perfect lighting, all the technical equipment. But seeing that perspective, now I feel like our jobs might be equally as hard.
It's tough. It's a lot of work on both sides. But hopefully those few tips will help you become a little bit more understanding of what it's like to be on this side. It'll help you pose a little bit better as well. Even something as small as when you're checking your camera, make sure you communicate relax. Because a lot of models, they'll get into their flow and they'll continue to pose and hold and arch and flex while you're down here looking at your camera. When they exert all the energy, it's not an unlimited gas tank. They're going to get exhausted.
Especially when it's something that's going for 2 or 3 hours and you're posing the whole time. Afterwards, you're just gonna feel like your energy's drained, but it's so important to stay present and know that there's a photographer behind the lens. And if you need a quick break, you can say, hey, hold on a second. Breathe, get your mind back in focus, because if you're not present, and remembering there's a camera in front of me, I need to be giving energy, I need to be flowing, posing. You'll really get lost in the shot, and 50% of those pictures are not gonna come out just that great. It's better that you communicate to the photographer like, hey, I need a quick break, let me grab some water. Even let me go to the restroom and just breathe by yourself, because you want to be giving constant energy when the lens is in front of you.
If you think she's giving valuable info, please consider leaving a big thumbs up. She's starting her own YouTube channel, yeah?
Yes, very soon.
Today. What are you gonna talk about?
I definitely think I'll give tips on posing, makeup, competing, things that I've trialed and errored in the modeling industry that I look back at now and I just cringe so hard. Proper etiquette with working with photographers, how to know about feeling safe and picking the right people to work with, which is a huge important thing. And just tips to any girl that's starting out, because if I can do it, and I was a hot mess when I started out, then I really just feel like anybody can do it.
Last question, how many photo shoots have you done?
I would say anywhere probably like over 500. It's been a lot. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but just thinking back, there's certain months of the year when I look good, the weather's good, and I'm just scheduling like 4 or 5 shoots a week. So
Good for you.
yeah.
All right, so here's the scenario with this photo shoot here. So a lot of times a photographer who sees a model that's shot 500 times would say, awesome, that means I don't have to say anything. And they'll just let you pose like you will, right? Mm-hmm. What do you prefer? Someone that tells you what to do or someone that allows you to move freely?
I like to be able to move freely and get feedback in a good way. Like if the photographer is like, that looks good, nice. And if they could see a different angle, definitely tell me. But for them to have to be posing me the whole shoot, it almost feels like there's not a balance of energy, that they're kind of trying to take control of it, unless I was unexperienced and I definitely needed the help, and that's a completely different situation. But if it's not an equal exchange of energy and they just want their certain shots, then the photo shoot becomes very tense, very controlled, and I'm just not enjoying it.
So a lot of my old videos talk about working with new models that need that guidance. A lot of videos talk about not letting the model overtake the photo shoot, because then it becomes just about their poses. And what I don't want is I don't want the same poses that she gives to every single person. It's almost like a dance. There's a place where you can meet in the middle, where you still have your thumbprint on the image, but you're pulling out more from the model. Even in a experienced model, to get images that are a little bit different than what they're used to giving. And so it's a partnership. It's a collaboration. What we're gonna see today is a very experienced model, and we're going to try to see if we can work together. This is our first time meeting, first time working. It's our first time meeting and working together, and we're gonna try to get some images that look good using a single light, maybe a second light, against a simple plain wall. My favorite thing to shoot against. Ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's go. Expressions are money. Good. So the first few shots, what I'm doing is I'm letting her move a little bit free. She does have a lot of experience. Once I have an idea of the shape of her face, then I'm gonna start adding in a little bit more. Good, love that. Take a half step to your left. Good, right there, hold it. So I'm gonna slide on the ground. This light here is specifically for her core and her quads. Slightly feathered against the wall, so that way it doesn't light up the wall too much. Good. Love that. Hold it, one more. Good. All right, I want to get a little bit more crazy with the hair. I know you part down the middle, big fold over to one side, then to the other. Love that. Yeah, that. That same thing, pop the hip off to the side. There, perfect. Love that. Ooh. Then when there's a few strands, push forward. There. Love that. There. When you're turning back, turn your eyes more out there. Good. Bring that left hand out a tiny bit. Right there. Gorgeous. Good. As much arch as you can. When you're arching all lower back, but still stay tall with the upper body. There. Good. When you're looking down, I love that. Look down away from me. Yeah. There. Good. Just like that. Turn the head off to the side. There. Just like that. Good. Hang tight. Don't move. All right, so we've got an easy 2-light setup. I've got the key, got a light on the bottom for a little bit of separation. I'm gonna turn that light off now. I'm gonna use a single light. That, gorgeous. Good. Hold it. Love that. Hold. Just like that. Perfect. Rotate that left hand. There. Grab some of the hair. Just like that. Love that. Good. Okay, relax. All right, so we had light set number 2, slide this way a tiny bit. Hold it. I love playing white walls. I love corners. I can shoot in the corner all day long. Reason being, you don't have to move around too much. Make a few adjustments, but you can shoot in any corner, any hotel, any busy gym that has a lot of people in it, you can find a corner with the wall all day long. You're out of people's way. Back against the wall, hips away. There, just like that. All right, so lower back as much as you can. Good, chin up a little bit more. Ooh, that, love that. Bring that right hand back in. Good. Let's move that hair a little bit more. Let's go hair up, big and tall. There, good. That, love that. Hold it, one more. Hold. You look 10 feet tall. Awesome, good. Now turn that face back to me. Oh, tell me you got that. Did you get it? I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? You think she's doing good?
If you learned something new and you thought I killed it today, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like, give it a thumbs up, guys. I YouTubed. I'm just kidding.